Hey folks, this is like take 4 of this video. I apologize for this funky angle that I'm at here. But I'm using a new app called Double Take by Filmic Pro, and this allows you to record both screens on your iPhone, so it's kind of cool. And it's also a free app, which is also cool. Anyway, I wanted to talk about the Apple AirPods Pro. I initially was resistant to getting them when they first came out because I generally don't like things in my ears. But I did get them, and the reason why I got them is because I thought that something this small would be very convenient to take with me on either commutes or on plane trips versus my over-ear noise canceling headphones, which are currently the Sony WH-1000MX3s. And those are a little bit bulky to take with you. They're bulky to put on like in a shoulder bag. They just take up a lot more space, whereas these can just fit in your pocket. So I told myself if I can get used to these, it would be worth the sort of sacrifice of having something in my ear, which is not generally as comfortable. And as it turns out, I'm actually pretty happy with these. The nice thing about these is they don't go totally in your ear. Now I'm not going to open up these because when I open them, it wants to pair to my iPhone, which I'm actually using to record this, and it actually messes up the recording. But I have a picture of them here on the, of course, on the box, so you can see what they look like. So as you can see, they don't go totally in your ear canal. They just sort of sit on the outer, rim of your ear canal. Unlike some other in-ears that I've had in the past, like the 3-flanged ones that go way deep inside your ear, those are the ones I don't really like. But these I got used to pretty quick, and they're actually fairly comfortable. They're certainly not as comfortable as the AirPods 2, which I'm keeping. By the way, I think the AirPods 2 also look cooler too when you're wearing them for some reason. I kind of like the longer sort of stem on them. But so they're not as comfortable as those, but the AirPods Pro certainly aren't too bad in terms of comfort, and I do find that I can wear them for long periods of time. The thing I really liked about them is the noise cancellation on them works really well. You don't hear hardly any hiss at all. Less hiss than the Sony, over-ears. Also less hiss than something like the Bose, QC35-2s or something like that. So, really good in that respect. And music on them sounds really good too. I would say the music certainly sounds better than the AirPods 2, just because you have more isolation and noise cancellation on these. So, you can hear everything better. And, a large factor in sound quality of music is the signal to noise ratio. So if you can get the noise level down, your signal to noise ratio instantly goes up. But these sound really good. These have a nice bass response, which I really like for listening to music like EDM and hip hop. Certainly they're not audiophile headphones, so I wouldn't use them for real critical listening. Or if I'm just at home or something, I would definitely prefer to use other headphones like wired headphones and things like that. But for casual listening or doing podcasts, doing phone calls, movies, things like that, these headphones are really nice. And again, for traveling, they're really good. Anytime you want noise cancellation, they work really well. So I'm looking forward to using them on the plane. But I've used them on like the subway and things like that, and they work really well. And again, they're very convenient to take with you because again, you're only taking something that's this small versus full-size headphone case. Here are my AirPods 2. I'm keeping those, and the reason why I'm keeping them is because I find that the AirPods 2 are just easier to grab, like for phone calls. Like if I get a phone call at home or something like that, it's just very easy to grab and put in your ear and take out of my ear. The AirPods Pros take a little bit more effort and time to just get seated in your ear, fast. And the AirPods 2 are still really good, and when I don't need noise cancellation, the AirPods 2 work really well. Just for grabbing and putting in my ear. So I use the AirPods 2 a lot still for phone calls, podcasts, and movies, just when I'm at home, when I don't really need noise cancellation. But the go-to ones for me for traveling and commuting are certainly the AirPods Pro. The AirPods Pro definitely are cut above than the AirPods 2, although the AirPods 2 are still quite usable. The other thing is price. The AirPods Pro are pretty expensive at like $249, and I think you can get the AirPods 2, which are still current by the way, for something like $159 or something like that. So definitely a lot cheaper. And if you don't need noise cancellation and the isolation of having in-ears, the AirPods 2 are certainly more comfortable in your ear. They don't go into your ear, they just sort of sit on the, in your ear, but they don't go into the canal, the ear canal. So I find these definitely more comfortable for sure. But these are still, the AirPods Pro are still pretty comfortable. So all in all, I do like the AirPods Pro and do recommend them for the price. I think they can actually replace my Sony WH-1000MX3 noise canceling headphones, and they're in a much smaller compact package. Music really does sound pretty good on them, and the noise isolation and features on them are really good. I really like the fact that you can actually turn off the noise cancellation and put it into transparency mode, and you can actually hear everything around you. It's very elegant the way that it integrates with your iPhone, and the way that you can turn that on and off, and the way that it pairs with different iOS devices that are in your iCloud and all that, and just the overall design of them is just really top notch, and just a really high quality product. So I recommend them. I guess for pricing and availability, I'll put a link to these on Amazon where you can get them. Sometimes they're on Amazon for cheaper than even Apple, and also sometimes they're in stock at Amazon when Apple doesn't even have them. So be sure to check that link in the description field. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you think about this kind of split view type of video. Again, I'm using the Double Take app made by Filmic Pro. And questions, comments, and feedback, please leave them. And be sure to give this video a thumbs up. That really helps the so-called YouTube algorithm. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.